Hey y'all, we're in Minnesota this morning. Dusty bought him a tag last night. I didn't have to talk him into it. He was like, man, let's go kill a turkey somewhere else. Anyway, so we hopped across the border this morning. I'm going to try and get Dusty a Minnesota gobbler. We're at a place I've never hunted. I've hunted not far from here, but I've never hunted this place. And it's basically just a big old mountain. Got an ag field on top. It's very similar to where we hunted in Iowa, terrain and everything. So we're going to climb up the mountain. We picked a spot on the map last night. It's just a nice little flat point, comes off the field. It's wooded. Hoping there's some birds on the end of it, and if not, we'll get on the move and try to find some. So come along. Hopefully we'll have some more fun this morning. Well, we made it to the top of the mountain, and like I said, I've never hunted here before. And apparently they've been doing some timber management. It was a chore getting up the hill because they got dead trees laying everywhere. Up on top though, it looks like it's pretty open. They've thinned them out. I guess they threw all the trees down the hill that we had to climb up, because that's what we had to climb all over. Anyway, it is what it is, and there very well could be some birds around here. So we're just gonna sit here and wait for it to start getting light, and then probably hit an owl hooter to see if we can get one to gobble before it gets too light, and then get in position on it. If we don't hear anything locally, we'll start running and gunning. You know, if you hunt a field like there's a bird out there, I always like to get back about this far from turkey gobble. All right, we in business.
I think he gobbled technically on his own.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't right after that owl called. There's a turkey.
We need to turn around and get a better. I got a gobbler up here. Oh, that's right where we just came up. There's a logging road there. Let's get set up right here. That was right here. Yeah, we're going to kill this one. See that logging road right there? We'll set up right here. Have you been keeping count of the gobbles? I'm up to 98. Where the heck are you, gobbler? It's amazing how well they can just disappear in a tree. Sound good.
That sounded real good.
Thank you, sir. I had to go back and count the gobbles on my lav mic.
Do a little gobble counter.
Yeah. Sounds like it faced us that time. A little louder. Yeah, he's gonna come up this road right here. And well, he might be keeping. I heard him go right here. Hurry up. But be prepared if he comes to the left. Be prepared in case he cuts to the left. Get still. Sound like he had a hard time landing. He flew straight to us. He's gonna sneak in, you watch. Sit tight, we'll wait for him to show up. I hear him like walking in the leaves or something. Yeah. He's just over the other side. That dead log there. He's down there. I think he'll come to that road there. He's right here behind that log. I mean, he's close. The log, the white log, yeah. I don't have him. Let him come out. All right, I'm on him. Buddy. He must have jumped up on something. I saw his wings flop.
Yeah. Man, I was like a Annie's pretzel over here when I twisted it. Oh man.
Yeah, you hit him low. That's what I thought. I saw the.
I had that stick. Well, actually, it was more than a stick when I had to move.
Yeah.
Little tree, and I had to try to get over it.
Yeah, I didn't realize how open it is down here.
Yeah.
It was thick up there. He was either going to take the long road right behind you, or this one.
Yeah, that's the shot that I had because, you know, he popped up a little bit. I had to pop up a little bit too to get over, and
Well, see, here's the thing.
yeah.
That's not a bad shot, other than you might risk losing a beer. But a lot of people think the breast of a turkey, the meat's in the chest.
It's way down.
No, it's
there,
underneath. It's down there between their legs,
way
basically.
down, yeah.
Where was he roosted at? He wasn't far away at all.
He was right. It's almost like he was in the area. See that broken
Yeah,
tree is?
just like past that oak
I've
behind.
seen him fly down off to the right a little bit. So, yeah, he just.
Well, he hammered, but look at this, folks. See, here's the logging road we came up, but it curves and goes right on the lip right there, right? And he was roosted right here. So we came right by him with a flashlight on, climbing over deadfalls. I didn't film any of that, but it was a chore getting over. It's like they just pushed the trees in the road to keep people from coming up this road.
Soaked. I got hot.
Yeah, I was soaking wet, sweating.
Coming up there. Had to take off the hoodie and everything.
That is so awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
What time is it?
Unbelievable.
It's early.
Yeah.
Multiple beards, or?
I don't know if it's...
It looks like you got strands laying everywhere.
It might be. It might. I don't know.
Yeah, you
It'd
just.
be wide.
Well, it used to be a big wide one. Yeah, it's just split.
Yeah.
It's not a multiple bearded bird. And I see strands everywhere.
Yeah, I hate that. I hit him low, but
man, it's a dead
I had
turkey.
to get the dot where, because then it was just like what we talked about. Your barrel lower than your dot, and I seen him, and I'm on him, but I could look, and I seen that you know, you can show it, that limb whatever was, I mean,
there's a little twig
covering the barrel. It's more than a twig. It's a couple inches in
so you had
at
to.
Least.
So how'd you get past it?
I had to go up and over, and that's when he came up again. And I felt like, you're gonna kill him right now, or you're not gonna kill him at all.
Yeah. I don't think he was seeing us. I think he got here in this road and he was looking up to see where the hen was. So this morning we come up this road here, and we sat down on that log to wait for it to start getting light to listen. And I owl hooted, and the real owl started firing off. And because they started hooting, a bird that way gobbled. And when he gobbled, this one gobbled. And I mean, he's like right there. Look how far we moved from our listening spot to our setup spot. Less than 10 yards. We basically sat on this tree just to listen, had no idea what was out here or where it might be if it was.
We were almost in sight of him.
We were almost in the setup to kill him.
Not in sight when we were sitting there talking.
Yeah. I'm still surprised that he must have had his head under his wing when we come up the hill. So I wanted to give you guys a little rundown. I know I mentioned it earlier that we got lucky on this bird, but it wasn't total luck, I don't think. And that's because I picked an area that usually has birds in it, you know, as far as the terrain types. This is a nice little ridge point, and I told Dusty last night when we were looking at the maps, I was like, if there's gobblers in the area, this is where they'll be. They'll be out on this point roosted most likely. And we came up here to get at the base of the point closest to the field. At one point we thought about, when we were coming up the logging road there, cutting up through the woods, because the logging road had so many trees and deadfalls in it. And I'm like, yeah, we need to get up that hill. And then Dusty said, well, let's just keep walking the logging road for a little bit, see if it opens up. And sure enough, it opened up and we didn't have any more deadfalls. It's a good thing we didn't cut up through the woods. We would have went right up under that roosted bird. But, you know, we were lucky there was a bird actually there. And we were lucky with the terrain. It basically had to funnel him here. It's too thick over there for him to go that way. We got a logging road going that way towards where he's roosted. This one right here going down. And the woods are fairly open over here where the bird was roosted in front of him. So he just pitched down into this open spot and then walked right up here to where he got shot. So it was a nice little funnel. We got lucky in that respect. But our setup, our location, and where we anticipated a bird to be without even roosting a bird yesterday is because I know that's what the birds like to do when you have these points coming off from a field, a wooded point, and it's fairly flat on the top. They'll roost right up on the end of the point where it rolls over, and that's where he's at, right where it rolls over. I think it's so they can pitch out real easy to the trees and then pitch down real easy when they're coming in back to the ground. And he just so happened to have a hen up here yapping that enticed him to come up here and look for her. And we got the job done this morning. So great 2 days here in Minnesota and yesterday in Iowa. Couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, this is the kind of action we like to get into, and birds gobbling and willing to come to the call. We worked hard for that one yesterday in Iowa, yesterday morning. Got lucky on that one yesterday afternoon on my bird. They snuck in and they didn't bust us. And then we kind of got lucky this morning, but a little bit of knowledge and knowing where birds like to be, and actually having a bird here when we got here this morning. So look for those things when you're out there hunting, you're scouting, virtual scouting, like using Onyx and whatever, and looking at those satellite images. Look for those points, especially if you're going in blind to an area you never hunted and you don't have a chance to roost birds. Say, okay, this will be a good starting point, a good listening point. If there's a bird nearby, you can set up on them like we did this morning. If not, then you can move. And that's what we were prepared to do, because there's other points coming off this field that we were going to move around. And the bird that was gobbling over here this morning, was just gobbling a little bit ago, that's another point that comes off. So he's roosted on that point also. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up this morning's hunt here in Minnesota. Dusty's getting ready to, he's notching his tag, and we'll get ready to take some photos. My next hunt is Wisconsin, as far as I know, unless something changes, and that's next week. So I got a few days off to edit and catch up on some rest and do other things like go to my real job. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next video. Say bye, Dusty. Nobody's gonna get to see you again.
Ever. It's been wonderful hunting with Shane Swanson and with the THP crew. It's been really awesome.
I got my THP shirt underneath here. Anyway, y'all take care. We're gonna get some pictures and we're out of here.